Have you ever noticed someone checking out your child? The first time I noticed him was at Emma's swim meet. A man, maybe in his mid-40s, sitting alone in the bleachers. No big deal, except he wasn't cheering for anyone. Just watching, phone in hand, occasionally taking pictures. My mom radar pinged softly. Probably someone's uncle, my husband Mark said when I pointed him out. You worry too much? Maybe I did. But when I saw the same man at the mall food court a week later, staring at our table while Emma ate her ice cream, the ping became a blaring alarm. Mom, why do you keep looking over there? Emma asked, oblivious to my growing unease. Just thought I recognized someone, I lied, watching him pretend to scroll through his phone. When he showed up at the park near our house the following weekend, I'd had enough. Emma was playing with friends, and I was sitting on a bench reading, or pretending to read while keeping an eye on this stranger, who was now photographing scenery that somehow always included the area where Emma and her friends were playing. I texted Mark, that man is here again, the one from the swim meet and mall. Mark replied immediately, where exactly? I'm coming. I watched the man move closer to the playground, his casual demeanor now feeling calculated. My heart hammered against my ribs as I stood up. Emma, I called, time to go. But Mom, we just got here, she protested. Now Emma, the man glanced my way, and for a brief moment our eyes met. There was recognition there. He knew I'd noticed him. He quickly looked away and began walking toward the parking lot. Mark arrived just as the man was getting into a blue sedan. That's him, I said, pointing. Mark grabbed his phone and took pictures of the car and license plate. I'm calling the police, he said. The officer who took our report was sympathetic but realistic. Without more evidence of wrongdoing, there's not much we can do. But we'll keep an eye out for this vehicle and individual. That night, after Emma was asleep, I broke down. What if he knows where we live? I whispered to Mark. What if he's been following her specifically? We'll be more vigilant, Mark promised. I'll drop her off and pick her up from school. We'll talk to her about strangers without scaring her. The next day, we had the talk with Emma. Not about birds and bees, but about predators and safety. Her eyes widened as understanding dawned. Like the man at the park yesterday, she asked quietly. My blood froze. You noticed him? She nodded. He's been at school too, taking pictures by the fence during recess. Chloe's mom reported him to the principal. That was all it took. With multiple reports, police identified him as a registered sex offender violating his parole by being near schools and photographing minors. They arrested him 3 days later. I still think about how easily it could have gone differently, how many times he was there that we didn't notice, the photos they found on his devices. Emma's a bit more cautious now, less inclined to wander off alone, more aware of her surroundings. I hate that she had to learn this lesson so young, that her innocent world has shrunk a little.